Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
In a world where everyone says hello,
they dare to say,
g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, g'day. Yes. Good day. Yeah.
G'day.
G'day. Yeah. G'day. Yeah.
Day.
Yeah. Good day.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Good day.
G'day. Hey. Yeah. G'day. Yeah. G'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah. G'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Hello, world. This is me. Life should be fun for everyone.
For everyone.
Every single person. Tim!
Lisa, Carol, and Stevie should be fun for everyone.
Okay, hold on. All right, everybody
Yes, I
stop.
know
The
their
episode
names.
stops here. Tim knows the names of the people in the Saddle Club.
And Veronica was the bitch girl.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No, that was a good show. Anyway, sorry, we're not talking about Saddle Club today for anyone who just got really excited. Welcome, Tim, and the world to Yeah G'day, the complete guide to Australia.
Thank you.
And the
What a-
winner of the
what a
2000 Olympics is Sydney. Sorry.
We've got off to a flying start. So far, we've not had a consistent through line the entire thing. Yes, hey, we're here. This is
Yeah.
a day.
Hope you didn't come here for a logical through line of thought, because we don't have that, because Tim and I are hungover.
I think we were hungover last weekend as well, or maybe the weekend before.
One of us was hungover, while I was hungover. Anyway, we do that thing. Sometimes, Tim, we drink.
Sometimes men drink.
So do women.
Yeah,
and
it's not a consigned to
gendered.
one sex. Yeah,
Drinking is a non-gendered event. The thing about drinking, though, Tim, is that we've all done it, and we all, have stories that go with it and that. But I learnt a lot about drinking in primary school. They preemptively taught me a lot about the dangers of drinking and other drugs. And they also taught me about healthy living. They taught me how to
Healthy
eat
living.
healthily.
How did they teach you these sorts of things?
Well, Tim, obviously my teacher, they taught us in the classroom with the rest of the kids, worksheets and presentations and that kind of thing. Oh, and also Healthy Harold the puppet giraffe came to school.
Yes.
Healthy
We've
Harold.
arrived at the point.
The point. Healthy Harold, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know, you're about to find out what the hell Healthy Harold is. And for all of you Australians at home, you're all just going, bless.
We all miss him, don't we?
I miss him more and more every day. We might have to order him here.
I miss him, and I miss his older brother, who also is named Harold. I don't get it, but we'll get there. We'll get
Harold
there.
and larger Harold. Tim.
Yes.
Green.
That's my name.
Tell people about what Healthy Harold is.
All right. Well, Healthy Harold is a... maybe I need to tell them where Healthy Harold comes from, first of all. So, part of primary school and preschool, and apparently now, although we didn't get it when we were this age, they do it in secondary school as well. There's a foundation called Life Education Australia here. Basically, they're a non-profit organisation. Their objective is raising funds and helping kids make healthy lifestyle choices. So they go around to schools. And they usually have like a caravan sort of thing.
Yeah, this cool little van that just rocks up into
and
your
it's like
schoolyard.
painted on the outside with the character Harold. And you go in there. Basically, each class in the school is usually allotted like an hour and a half time. And you go in there, and there's a person, usually a lady. It was always a lady for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever saw a man.
Yeah, and each year they talk to you about different things like... what did they talk about? Eating healthy, the food pyramid.
Yep.
Drugs was a big one.
Drugs, sexual health,
cigarettes and peer
body
pressure. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff that you have to
Litter,
deal with
I think.
growing on. I don't remember litter, but sure.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, so how do they do this? They do this through videos and fun and games, and also a wonderful little giraffe who's so near and dear to all of our hearts. His name is Healthy Harold. Now, to give a background, Life Education started in 1979. They started doing this. It was founded by Ted Knopf,
Jeez.
a reverend of the Wayside Chapel. Know nothing about that institution.
Nope.
Not really important.
And we won't.
No, it's not really important. But Healthy Harold himself, he was just a giraffe puppet. I don't really know what else I can say about
I really
him.
want to be in on that board meeting because it a giraffe puppet, it's fine. A giraffe to teach kids about healthy living is fine. but it's Life Education Australia. It's an inherently Australian event that they have, and they chose an animal from Africa to teach us.
Yeah, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense.
Like, as I said, there's no issue, but to me, like, if I was in the boardroom and be like, all right, Life Education, what animal do you guys like? I don't know, koala, kangaroo, something
Emu.
like emu, a cassowary.
Yeah, it just comes in and rips all of the kids up to shreds.
Kills the children.
Well, they can't be bad now.
But they decided, like, can you imagine, like, the board meeting would be, all right, what animal are we going to use? Ooh, a bird, maybe? And echidna. Craig, you've got your hand up. Craig, what do you think? I reckon we get a giraffe.
Yeah.
Craig, what the fuck? And we call him Harold. All right, I'm listening.
Okay, yeah. No, if there's alliteration involved, he didn't say there was alliteration.
Healthy Harold.
Healthy Harold.
The giraffe.
And so you went into this
caravan,
and it was very it was weird in there. It was very dark. You felt very removed from the world, so they could teach you these things. Anyway, it's like a little theatre. And down in the front corner, off to the right, if you're facing the front, I'm giving people the very specific directions.
Visuals. We'll draw a diagram.
And down, there was kind of like a little curtained box. That was where Harold lived. He lived in this little area.
It was.
And I mean, she always had to put her hand in there. I don't know why. Maybe it was to wake him up. Maybe it was like like when you're conducting a seance, you have to hold something of the departed to contact the other side. Maybe she had to physically enter his realm so that he could enter our realm. I don't know how it works. I don't understand
in a world
this scientific
the most
magic.
Educated.
Yeah. I don't understand how it works, but that's my theory.
We had to wake him up,
Yeah.
And
we
didn't we have to yell?
Out.
Didn't we have to be like, wake up, Harold? Probably. That's the thing they did with primary school kids.
It's that sort of crap.
I can't hear you.
Well, you clearly can because you're responding, so how about you just get on your fucking feet and come out? Anyway, so he'd just poke his head out. And of course, as you went on, you also learnt that Harold had a brother. A seemingly much bigger...
It was a huge giraffe puppet, like full arm, big neck.
No,
and
what are you
everything,
talking?
wasn't
I'm
it?
talking about the animatronic one that came out of the wall. Did you ever see that?
I still I think I saw it, but that was the thing that we used to always talk about. That was like year 6. That was like the end of primary school. Everyone's like, you're going to see Robot Harold.
Yeah.
So I think
it was
I saw
Harold's brother. I just did air quotes,
air
for
quotes
those who can't see me. But his name was also Harold.
Well, yeah, you're not going to call it. What are you going to call your kids? Harold.
I imagine,
Harold?
Giraffes don't have a huge name pool, and so it's always Harold.
It's
yeah. So anyway, he would pop out the wall, and then of course the big reveal once you got to year 6 that you weren't allowed to, because you'd gone through the Healthy Harold and the Life Education van your entire primary school life. You got to know Harold on a personal level.
Best part of any school year.
Yeah, he'd been at all my... He wasn't at anything. He
came to my
never
wedding.
Showed up to anything.
I invited him.
Yeah.
They don't need to wake him up.
But you found out that that Harold was a puppet, and it was a big moment, and you were sworn to secrecy. You weren't allowed to tell the other kids.
Now, do you remember, because I don't remember the person talking for Harold a lot. They used to have recordings that they play. I think they had recordings,
yeah.
I think that was the main way of doing it. So, like, you could suspend belief or disbelief, whatever that saying is, for quite a significant amount of time, because she wasn't actually talking, but the giraffe was. So it's like, maybe it's a real giraffe. But yeah, when you got to your seat, you got to like play with it. I had a Healthy Harold puppet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look at me. Big bucks over here.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know where he's gone.
I wonder if they sell them still.
Probably. They've got some merch.
They get some nostalgia dollars out of there.
Well, this is the thing, Tim, is that we'll get talking into how good Healthy Harold was. But did you know that at the beginning of this year, it was nearly the end of Healthy Harold?
I know. Oh, my God.
The government, government.
What are they good for?
Getting me down.
Public services, utility.
Making Australia a livable country. Yeah. They were going to cut funding to Healthy Harold.
They were indeed, yeah.
What a
May
horrible
of this
thing.
Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one, like, I didn't know about it. I guess I missed it. But supposedly it was literally that it was going to be very quiet, but then people caught wind of it and social media went batshit crazy because you can't take away Healthy Harold.
It's an institution.
It's a rite of passage.
He's a figure in all of our pasts. He's a figure in our future. He shares the name of another great Harold because of his iconic status in Australian myth and folklore, I think.
We have two great Harolds, and both of their initials are HH.
It's true.
Just putting
Do you
it
think
out there.
Harold's first name is Healthy?
Mr. Harold, first name Healthy.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but maybe his first name is Healthy.
Well, his
maybe
name-
that's why his brother's name was also Harold, because it's their last name.
Yeah, exactly. Because they
Everything's starting to click.
imagine if you in school where they have the last name first. Harold Healthy doesn't sound good, does it?
No.
Healthy Harold, however.
Ooh, yeah.
I swear there was a
is.
point in time where it was Happy Healthy Harold.
Oh, I can't remember.
But that's like the Happy Hungry Caterpillar, the very hungry caterpillar.
Yeah.
But they were going to cut funding, and then everyone went batshit crazy, and so the government were like, "Whoops, here you go," and just kind of gave it back. But also, iSelect, we're plugging them now because they're giving us big bucks to do this episode.
Where?
What's that?
Where are the bucks?
Oh no, we're not getting any money. There's no money. They signed on a 3-year deal with $1.5 million to support life education, Healthy Harold.
Yeah,
keep it going.
So I've accidentally closed their website, but I read before they service over 700, each year.
Yeah,
they would be seen by over 750,000 kids throughout Australia. Very, very important.
The thing is that you take away all the laughter and the fun and the fact that a fucking puppet giraffe taught us about all the things in life. On an educational point of view, when I put my teacher hat back on, it's super important to have this kind of thing.
Oh, definitely. I don't remember ever paying to go. I think the school booked, and I think there was, but I don't remember ever. I mean,
I think if it's
I was a child, so maybe mum did pay, but
I'm not sure because with it being not for profit and government funded and iSelect
Yeah.
funded, they might not actually take money. Or maybe the school pays and I don't know.
Maybe there's
Yeah, I don't
something.
know. I'm sure our mothers will call us up and be like, "We used to pay so much money for Healthy Harold."
yeah.
Did you ever? I feel like there because it used to be Healthy Harold used to be there for a week or two. The van would just sit in. I can remember the exact spot that it sat in my primary school.
Yeah.
It would always go there. Did you ever go more than once? Because sometimes I think you got to go twice.
Twice in one visit?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember that. But maybe.
I paid extra for that.
My most vivid memory was doing a role play with peer pressure.
Were you the pressured or the pressured?
I was the pressured, and you better believe I said, "Nah, no, thank you. I'm fine. I don't want any of that."
Was that the
I can't
slogan?
remember what it was.
That is a long slogan.
Yeah.
All right, kids, say it after me. Nuh-uh. No, thank you. No, thank you.
As
I'm
I've
fine.
always said.
I'm going to teach my kids as soon as they're old enough. Be like, if someone comes up to you and offers you drugs, you say, "Nuh-uh, no, thank you. I'm fine. I don't want any of that." In that succession.
Yeah.
My vivid memory. I feel like there was a time when Mum came to Healthy Harold.
Your mum came to
I
Healthy
think
Harold.
so. She might have. That's not really a proper memory because I'm not sure of that one. My memory is just that the whole thing inside was carpet.
Yeah.
Everything was carpet because they had the
And you
pin
put-
boards.
Yeah, pins
you
and
did Velcro and
felt
stuff.
and shit all over it. Yeah.
So I just remember just everything in there being Velcro. And I would assume that it would have gotten hot in there because you had to close the door for stuff because you had to look at because you had videos
Maybe-
and you had.
No, I'm sure I don't remember it ever being hot in there. Maybe it had air conditioning.
Didn't they have a cool? They had a cool anatomical body thing as well. I think that was
Yeah,
that came out of the wall,
that's
torso.
true. Actually,
I wish I could remember more because literally
there was a picture of the body as well that lit up as she talked about different
yeah.
systems like the nervous system and all that sort of shit.
It's pretty cool.
I'm getting so many memories flooding back to me right now.
It's pretty cool stuff, really. All
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. It's weird that I can't remember anything when literally I went to him for 6 years straight every year.
Oh no, I remember everything. The words of that small puppet giraffe have informed every decision I've made in my life.
No way. Nuh-uh. No, thank you.
No, I've actually gone directly opposite what he said on occasion.
So what do you want to talk about? What he taught about? Because I think that's what makes it. So people always rag on Australia because we're fucked, which is accurate.
Just generally.
We do weird shit.
We don't need to
animals
be
are all trying to
specific
kill
about
you.
this.
But one of the things that people want when they find this out, they always lose their mind because generations since 1979, Australian school children have been taught about these things by a puppet giraffe.
Mm.
What has he taught us about, Tim? Well, he's taught us about food and nutrition.
Yep, I remember those ones.
Yeah, those were I think that's how it kind of started, like a healthy eating giraffe.
I'm
That'll
pretty sure
make
that
sense.
was yeah.
Personal
The food
safety, very important.
Mm.
I think he even taught a bit of bike safety. I have a vivid...
I remember. I can see a picture of the cartoon version with a helmet on. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's in my head.
yeah.
Physical activity. So he told us stop being lazy shits and like get up and do stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't say that specifically. You're all lazy shits. Cyber safety. Now, I don't think we really got that, but now they teach
No,
about
I
cyber
definitely
safety.
didn't get cyber safety.
Safety with medicine and legal drugs. So this is the thing. They're not just telling you about like, no, don't do the bad stuff. They're saying this is how to safely use the good stuff.
Yeah.
Tobacco, alcohol, and caffeine. These are all just quickly listed on the website. But recently, because of the way the world has gone, in 2016, Harold started teaching about the dangers of ice as well.
Oh,
Which is, hectic and heavy.
it's
But
very specific.
yeah, year 5 and 6 children are now getting taught about that, considering the prevalence that it has in Australia. Well, it's all that stuff. But like, it's hard hitting stuff. Like he gets into it,
Yeah.
and like the modules that he teaches. There's even a module that's called Harold's Friendship Foundation for Year 1 students, where it teaches you about the qualities of a good friend, feelings and emotions, early warning signs, and safe and unsafe situations.
Jeez.
Like that's important to
It's
teach
important
kids what a good
stuff.
friend
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many things here. Growing good friends. I guess that's plant related.
I imagine so. Yeah.
Mind your medicine. On the case, that one's focused on tobacco education and the dangers of smoking. That's a good one. And in secondary school, the thing that they've got listed on their site, they've only got one thing listed for secondary school. It's called Face the Facts. And Face the Facts, drug education for secondary students impacts decision-making attitudes and empowers young people to make safer and healthier choices.
It's all about health.
It's all there. Think twice. Maybe that's why their slogan's so long, is that one of the things in year 5 and 6 is called Think Twice. Like, you just gotta, if you're gonna go through a range of issues, social, legal, and physical consequences of alcohol consumption, think twice, Tim. Next time you pick up a glass of alcohol, hey, think twice.
Do I want this?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I
Wait,
really
do
want
I
it?
want this?
Yes.
Still yes.
Yeah. It's just very important. But I have to keep remembering the fact that we got taught all this by a fucking puppet giraffe.
Oh yeah, I mean the actual setting and the way that it's all gone about is fucking hilarious. But no, it is an incredibly important thing that we need to keep around because I think it helps me in a lot of ways.
Definitely,
and I think it helps kids a lot.
I'm sure I've learned stuff. It's just embedded in my brain now.
Yeah,
But I hope kids are still enjoying it.
I hope so.
I wonder if we can just book a Healthy Harold van to come to our house.
that'd be sick.
That'd
Hang
be-
out with Harold for 2 weeks.
Imagine that. Please, Tim and Leon, just leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. No, I want to learn about drugs and alcohol.
What's it like in there? Can we come in?
Where's your older brother? Where's Harold? Harold, where's Harold? Yeah, it was good. There was a big mascot as well. I don't know if we ever saw that. I keep seeing him in all the pictures, but I don't think we ever got the
No, I think
person
that's a
dressed as
reason.
Harold.
Yeah, that's a new addition.
My strongest memory of life education is that where my cousins lived in Western Sydney, there was, I don't know if it was the life education centre, but there was a life education centre near their house. So every time I went to their house, there were like big Healthy Harold signs, and it was very exciting because I maintain that's where Harold lives.
Oh,
Which
maybe.
it is. Do you reckon the Henson Muppet Company created Harold?
Oh, definitely. No, absolutely not. Do you think that Harold's family are annoyed that he because if that's his home, that means he's touring a lot.
He is on tour a lot.
Yeah. Do you think he's got problems at home with his hectic tour schedule? Do you think he's a good? I mean, he's 40 years old at this point, almost 40.
Yeah, true.
So,
But he wouldn't have been a baby when he started. Like he wasn't born into life education. Like he wasn't
How
born
old
in
is Harold?
1979.
Yeah.
Well, I think to teach the stuff he would teach, you have to at least probably be like 16 to 18, I reckon. So he would have been that age in 79. So he's probably the age of our parents.
Possibly. Do you think the reason Harold knows so much about it is because
his family is disheveled.
Yeah, he's been down these. Like, it's the classic, like, you bring in the prisoner to talk about why you shouldn't commit crime. Do you think this is what Harold's
Harold
here
did
for?
some hard shit in his teen years.
He's been through some hard times.
He's got a secret tattoo.
Ice addict.
Smoking tobacco.
Yeah.
Drinking and drugs.
If you do drugs, that's fucked.
What was that?
I don't remember.
That was a skit.
It was, I think.
Yeah. It's from Summer Heights High when they're teaching with Jonah and stuff, and the guy comes in to teach them about like that's also good drug education. I find if someone just walks in and just goes, "If you do drugs, that's fucked. Don't do it." They'd be like,
"Don't do it, mate."
But yeah, I reckon Harold's seen some shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you think, though, because here's how I think Harold deals with the hectic life of touring, you know, women and drugs and music and teaching kids how to do all that respectfully, I reckon the way that he does it is, you know how Santa has helpers at Christmas?
Right,
Because, like, Santa can't be at every shopping centre.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He could be, in theory. But I think that maybe Harold has, like, Healthy Harold's Happy Helpers.
Okay.
That might go, and he, like, obviously sometimes you get the real Harold, but that's when they roll in the gold caravan.
This entire episode, we should have said this up front. This is not for children. This is going to fuck people over.
Oh yeah. I think we should call this Healthy Harold NSFW. Should be the title of it.
If you're a kid listening to this, just rewind and forget everything.
They're going to be like, "Oh my god, Tim and Leon are going to talk about Healthy Harold. Yeah, I can show my kids," and we're going to be like, "No, fucking
Stop
Healthy Harold."
No.
Healthy Harold was fucking great. No.
If you're a kid listening to us, we're sorry to begin with. So.
But also, we're going to teach you more than you can learn from any book or any giraffe. So like I think maybe he just has helpers, and he has helpers who help his helpers. Lots of helpers.
Yeah, right.
Well, the helpers that
it's
drive
like
him
a
around.
fourth generation helper.
Into every generation is born a Healthy Harold.
Okay.
What happens if he? No, I don't want to say that. What happens if he dies, Tim?
Well, I like to think, like I mentioned, he lives in this other kind of universe through that little portal. I don't think that that exists there.
The universe of talking, well-educated giraffes.
Oh yeah, he's definitely well-educated. He's got a bachelor's degree under his belt at the very least.
Bachelor? He's at least got a PhD now.
Yeah,
Dr. Healthy Harold.
Dr. Healthy.
I'd go to Dr. Healthy.
PhD, MD.
If Dr. Healthy was like the local doctor, I'd be like, I trust this person. The name is Healthy. Dr. Healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll die because I don't actually know the life expectancy of a giraffe. So in my mind, giraffes could live for infinite years.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm with that.
Yeah. I think so. Don't worry, kids. He's going to live forever, as we all are. Especially me.
Yeah, I'm not going to die. I'm not mortal.
I'll never die. You can't make me. Healthy Harold. What a giraffe. What a man. What a lifestyle.
What a delightful symbol of childhood and the passage from boy to man.
He taught me more than my father's ever taught me in an hour and a half.
Yeah. Because if anything symbolizes the passage from childhood to adulthood, it is a puppet giraffe. And to you, Harold, I give a salute.
I salute you. Healthy Harold taught me how to shave my face, my neck, my very, very long neck. And I bow to you. Healthiest of Harolds.
He is the healthiest Harold.
Next week, we'll be talking about unhealthy Ulysses. Who is, I don't know. I'm happy I came up with that.
That one would be a cassowary for sure.
Or you guys been talking to that fucking Harold guy? He's lying. Everyone's lying.
Now come here so I can rip you to shreds with my sharp talons and unnecessary aggression. Well, we're going to have to do an episode on cassowaries.
I can't wait. I love cassowaries at the moment. So, Tim, Healthy Harold, how good was that?
Oh, definitely good.
Yeah. I like to tell people at the end of the episode how good it was.
Yeah. I'd say that was good.
If you're listening to this episode, just so you know, this is a good episode.
Yeah. I've made the decision for you. It's good. I reckon you're probably going to go share it now. Yeah,
I'm having a killer time. Tim, have you got anything for us?
I've got something for you. I believe for those playing at home who would be keeping a list and checking it twice.
Thrice.
Twice, thrice. Once even. It's Dadvice week.
Dadvice into the room. You know you want it. I was thinking about that in the shower today.
Yeah,
That's my new one.
Ah, that
Dadvice.
is-
But then it gets weird though.
All over
Dadvice
you.
all over you. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you got some
Okay.
Dadvice for
I
us.
do.
Mate.
I've got some Dadvice. I've got a letter here. It wasn't a letter. It was an email. From little
Electronic mail.
Danny in Toowoomba.
Danny in Toowoomba.
I picked this one out especially because of what we were talking about today as well. Danny in Toowoomba. He's 13.
Oh, shit.
And,
Sucks to be you, Danny.
Oh, mate. Get ready for the worst years of your life. That's not true, actually.
If I could go back to being 13, I wouldn't.
No, I would. Anyway, he's written, I was in the dunny the other day and a guy from a higher grade offered me a cigarette. See why I brought this one in? He told me that everyone cool smokes and that I should too. Mum and Dad say smoking is really bad for you, so I don't think I should. How can I tell him I don't want to smoke a cigarette without being uncool?
No sign off? Nothing. Thanks,
No,
Danny.
he
That's
didn't.
fine.
It's quite...
This is an
Kids these
ellipsis.
days don't fuck around with gratitudes.
There's just a
and things
blipping
like that.
line.
Yeah.
He's actually just waiting for us to reply. He's like
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
he's this is
Currently
live
waiting.
chat.
This is coming in hot the press. Danny, oh, Danny boy.
The pipes are calling.
Just gonna get my dad voice on. Danny, mate, look. Number one, if your mum and dad say don't do it, probably a good idea not to. You know why? Because mum and dad probably did it themselves, and they know how bad it is. It is only bad if mum and dad are telling you not to smoke whilst they put their own dart out. Secondly, if we've learned anything from this episode today from Tim Green and the words of Healthy Harold, it's to say, no way, no thank you, nuh-uh, not for me, I'll have none of that, no sir, and just say that, and then you'll really overwhelm the bully. And you'll scare him because you're just shouting in negative things at him, just going, no, and he'll curl up in a ball and cry. Mate, smoking is bad for you. Newsflash, hey, hot off the press. Don't do it, Danny. Just don't. You know what's uncool? Making someone have a cigarette. That's not cool. The uncool person here is the other guy.
Yeah.
Take that home.
You've really given him a serve.
Yeah.
I imagine he's quaking in his whatever kids wear nowadays. Volleys? Fuck, I don't remember.
Nikes.
Yeah.
You got some advice for Danny?
Denny, mate, here's the thing though, isn't it? Give it a try.
Oh, no.
No, because here's the thing. No, you shouldn't.
burn
You shouldn't
this
smoke.
episode.
I feel, mum and dad, I haven't had one, have I? But I have.
Oh, I have. I can tell my parents
yeah,
they know. I've dabbled.
I've dabbled in a
dabbed.
cigarette, usually while consuming alcohol. So maybe there's something in there, Denny. Don't
Correlation.
consume alcohol.
Especially
But
not at
no, yeah, don't do it, mate. Look, at the end of the day, he's not your mate, which you didn't say he was anyway. So
No.
I guess we're all kind of
Danny, remember the last
sixes
episode?
and sevens.
Sixes and sevens with you. Danny, do you remember the, because you're an avid listener, do you remember the episode where we talked about friends hitting their friends in the nuts at school? I think if you get a car and you hit this other kid, he'll leave you alone.
Oh, definitely,
He'll
definitely.
leave everyone alone.
No, but I would, if you are going to smoke, I would offer some advice. Buy tobacco and roll them yourselves, much cheaper. Also, Brian was a hoax. That's a well-known fact.
Oh, Brian, the guy that died on the cigarette
Yeah,
packet.
he didn't.
Yeah.
No, that was a hoax. It wasn't a hoax. It was
I hope cigarettes can't kill you. Here, I don't know.
Like
I'm in a very weird spot with the end of this episode. We've
Yeah,
gone from Healthy Harold, and now you're convincing this 13-year-old Danny to have
no,
a cigarette.
look, all joking aside, mate, don't fucking smoke.
Definitely don't.
It's bad
vape.
for you. They're very good, so you'll want more. Don't even try it once.
They're addictive, is what he's saying.
They're addictive. They're addictive.
It's almost
Don't
like
do
there's something in there. No, don't do it. Danny. Oi, Danny.
it. Look at me in the eyes,
Danny.
mate.
The alliteration for you is don't do it, Danny.
Nah, not even once. No, thank you. I don't want any of that.
To quote an Australian ad, no Gary, no.
Yeah.
No Gary, no Gary. No Gary, no.
I hope his name is Gary because I haven't met a kid named Gary in a while.
That'd be hilarious. Hello, what's your... It's a small... Like, this kid's 13, that's fine. But can you imagine like a 5-year-old giving like, what's your name? Gary.
Because he'd have a deep voice as well. Yeah, I'm Gary.
But no, he'd only have it for the word Gary. He'd be like, oh, hi, my name's Gary. What?
For sure.
Why the fuck
Anyway,
would you say that?
I'm in a different spot today, Danny. I've got to level with you. I'm pretty hungover, which is why my advice has just been absolute garbage. But don't smoke. Say good day to your mum for me. That's I came up with that one myself. That's definitely not from
Word
another
to your
celebrity. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, aren't I?
Counterpoint, Danny, make your own life choices. Don't rely on us, eh?
Mm.
Because we've made bad ones.
Yeah.
Look where we are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Got dark for a moment.
No, so yeah, good. Yes. Healthy Harold, yes. Danny, don't smoke or do. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Just don't let others. And yeah, so good episode. It was a good one. Remember, we're telling people.
Yeah.
Funniest episode you've ever heard in your life.
Definitely didn't get rambly at the end there.
No. Look, Tim.
Yes.
As we've spoken about at length recently, we are now part of the Auscast Network, the podcast network of Australia, the only one.
Hence the Oz cast,
Auscast.
yeah.
We do know we now have a good audience in America, as we always have, but we're also now in Japan, so thank you for that.
Hello to our Japanese listeners. We don't know why you're listening. If you could communicate to us what the purpose is, because it seems that you're all in one area. So we're wondering kind of like what's happening. So if you would like to reach out and tell us what the fuck that's about, that'd be sick.
I believe they're in Bunkyo. I think it's Bunkyo. It's right next to Tokyo. It's like a provincey thing of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tokyo University. I've done some research because it's very weird because all the listens from Japan are in that one city.
Area, yeah.
So if there's one of you there, tell us why you've listened to our episodes so many times. If there's multiple, give us a shout out because we're confused to say the least. But we're excited. If you request us to come for tour, we might.
But we love you.
We do.
We are obsessed with Japan at the moment. 100%
We are.
obsessed. This is going way off topic.
Tim and I are learning
I literally
Japanese.
Today finished Aloha State Terrace House.
Oof.
Got very emotional.
I have to
Taishi,
unwind on that.
I really, if anyone there watches Terrace House, I want one of those shirts, the Guilty Samurais. Leon has no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I love Japan.
We do. I have bought my own little sake decanter and sake cups.
I want to go very soon.
So if you want us to come over there for a tour, just tell us. Anyway, that was off topic of... We're on the Auscast Network now. And there are a lot of great shows on there, like The Badcast, Is This Movie For You, Once Upon a Tangent, One Newsman and a Web Guy. I think those are... I listened to all those this week, and I'll tell you what, they're good. They're very good. There's a Tim on one of the other ones, though, so it's got to be confusing. And I think Tim might actually have red hair, so I think you're cheating on me.
It's not the same Tim, or maybe it is. I don't know.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
So go and listen to those and follow those. Our network. We're part of it. Our network as well. Follow that. Follow us on all our social media at Yeagerday Podcast or at Yeagerday the Podcast.
Yeah.
Send us. Or no, you go. No, you go.
Oh, yeah. No,
you
I was just going to say, like, our personal ones.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's fine.
Like,
yeah.
you're
No, give
Leon.
out my details. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
04. No. What are you just at Leon Huxtable Comedy?
Yep. Yeah. On Twitter, I'm at Leon Huxtable, which is weird.
And I'm on Instagram at T for Jim or Tim Green Entertainer on Facebook. You can find our personal stuff as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm Leon
because
Huxtable
we do
Comedy
other
on
things
there
other
too.
than this from time to time.
Sometimes. You can also email the show with some dadvice and some Harold Holt. We are getting an influx because every one of these emails that we read out is real and has come from a real person. That's for sure.
Definitely.
But we'd like to hear from more real people. So email us at yeagerdaypodcast@gmail.com. Which you can find all this shit at www.yeagerday.com, which has been fancified lately. New player. New audio boom player on the website.
What a wonderful time to be alive.
Thanks as always to Teylor Smirl, Smelly T, T Smell for our wonderful, beautiful and excellent cover art.
And to Curtis of the Fernances, Fern Tree Music on Facebook. Go find his stuff. Excellent man. He created our introduction, outtroduction, and we didn't use it this week, but our Harold Holt music. He also supplies us with pretty much every music. Every music.
Curtis, I will have one music, please.
All music that we use for pretty much all of our projects. He's an excellent man. I went to high school with him. which
Correct.
is just a fact for you.
And I met him about 1 year ago at the Oz Comic Con.
No, he's a bloody good guy. So find his shit and follow him as well.
Yeah,
Thank you, Curtis.
You can also listen to our backlog, which is quite fun. Obviously, we're up to episode 11 of the new stuff, the good hard stuff. But if you want to see where we came from and how we fucked up, go back to the original stuff and hear what we said, including our interviews with Jonathan Safran and Robert Drew. That's new stuff, though. And Leslie Vamos. And I think that will do it. I'm pretty sure. I swear there's something else that I'm forgetting. But is there?
I don't know. We'll just post about it.
Please share our episode with at least like one person. It'd be great if we could just double our audience randomly. Like we've already got this random. Aside from Japan, we're also in Ukraine now. What up, Ukraine? How's it going? But
nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. But just double it. Let's just double it. Hey, if I look at my numbers and they're not double next week, we'll come to you. And then we'll have a nice time, and it'll be great.
Which maybe you want.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Anyway, good shit. Tim, I hope that someone from Life Education listens to this and they don't come find us.
If they did and they've made it through the rambling at the end and they've come to this spot, I just want to say a thank you for your services.
Thank you for your service.
You do amazing things for kids all over Australia, and we joked about it, but it actually, it's a really important thing. So
it is. Healthy Harold and Life Education, we salute you in the G'day salute that you all know and love so well.
Yep.
Great. Let's finish this so I can go die. Tim, as always. Yeah, g'day, Tim.
Yeah, g'day, Leon.
Yeah, g'day, everyone.
Yeah, g'day, everyone. Catch you on the flippity flop.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.